how do we get out of that cycle of birth and death? And many of the viewers might have heard of the word samsara. Samsara means the cycle of birth and death in Sanskrit, the ancient Sanskrit language from India. And so if we are always, for one who is born, death is certain, and for one who has died, birth is certain. That's according to the Vedic literatures from ancient India also. So if one is born and they're eventually going to die, in the human form of life, we should be figuring out, how do I stop the process of death? If I am actually spiritual and deathless, how do I stop death altogether? I mean, if I just perform good works, I'm still going to have to get the results of those good works in the next life. And so I've got to figure out, but if I perform bad works, I'm even going to get worse. But how do I stop that karma altogether? And so the way to stop that karma altogether is by offering the fruit of that karma to the Supreme Spirit. And so if we offer up and give all the results of our work to the Supreme Spirit, then we actually are working in what's called an akarmic state. It's actually akarma in Sanskrit. The word is akarma, or without karma. You can actually work in this and live in this material world without accumulating karma, good or bad. And that is the key to getting out of the cycle of birth and death. And it's also going to make sure that you end up minimizing the amount of bad things that may happen to you. So even though you may be working in that akarmic state, you're not accumulating any new karma, but you may still have some old karma that will come back to haunt you. So it's described that, you may get a cut on the finger or something, but normally you should have actually been killed. The karmic reaction that you're getting just by cutting your finger is actually getting rid of the karma that, or you should have been killed. So if you're acting in an akarmic way, or no karma, then everything becomes reduced. Your reactions. It may still be a very severe reaction. You may still get heart attacks. You may still get attacked by somebody next door, or, you may have a car accident. So many things. The material world is just danger at every step. And you may feel those things still coming at you, but they've been very much reduced. Could have been much worse. There's one of the things in the material world is people get happiness because they think, well, there's always somebody worse off than me. And so they think that's happiness. But that's not happiness. Real happiness is getting free from all karma, living on the spiritual platform, and actually getting out of the material world forever. That's the real key.